And that's coming to you over WPKN in Bridgeport, 89.5 FM, listener-supported community radio. It is the fourth Wednesday of the month, and that's why I'm here. I'm Harry Minot. I was the general manager of this joint for 30-odd years, and they were very odd years. And now I do these fourth Wednesday programs. And today I have a bunch of special guests, beginning with Mike Armando. And Mike, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, and Mike, why don't I have you introduce our other participants?
Okay, we have Arnold Hecht. He's our saxophonist.
Hi there.
He's our saxophonist for the group, so maybe he could introduce himself.
All right, Arno.
I'm Arno Hecht, and I'm the saxophone player in the group.
On the BBC, they call you a saxophonist, but it's
a saxophonist. That's right.
those silly Brits. And who else do we have?
We have Shakur, our singer and winner of the Apollo Theater Award. He's on there, and let him introduce himself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Shakar Brumfield, and I'm on lead vocals.
All right, so you're playing the role of Screamin' Jay himself. And all of you together are...
and he's great at it. He's really great.
And so it's the resurrection of the Screamin' Jay Hawkins band. And we've... had you guys on before, not the very same grouping, but you have a performance coming up. So,
yes,
Mike,
we do. We have the Bowery Electric coming up Saturday, July 8th at 8 p.m. We're going to perform to 10 p.m., and it's going to be a wild, great show. Like Screamin' Jay Hawkins used to say, when we get on that stage, all hell is going to break loose. We performed a few years back, and we had a great crowd, almost a sellout, and hopefully we could do it again and in these times. And it was really a great show, and Shakur came out of the coffin, and everybody was shocked about that, and we had a really great evening.
Oh, good. Okay, so you have some music here that we can also pick up.
Yes, we do, yes.
But do we want to hold off a bit, or do you want to talk a little bit about the legend of Screamin' Jay?
Yeah, well, you know, Screamin' Jay Hawkins, I was in his band in the 70s, and I was the guitarist for him back then. And then there was a book written by author Steve Bergsman titled I Put a Spell on You, The Bizarre Life of Screamin' Jay Hawkins, which my days of playing with him, the crazy days, are in that book besides other people that crossed his path. But then I decided, you know, people are listening, people are reading the book, which is a great read, but now it's time to bring it to the stage, I thought, and that's why I got this band, the Resurrection of Screamin' Jay Hawkins Band, and we have some of the finest musicians. It was very tough finding a singer, and Shakur, I was shocked the way he sang, and I couldn't believe it, you know, that he could belt the music out just like Screamin' Jay Hawkins. And if Screamin' Jay Hawkins was alive today, he'd be proud of him. He's a great singer. I think he's one of the best singers in the New York City area, and people should come out.
Amen to that.
Yes, and we have the great Arnold Hecht, who played with everybody, Rolling Stones, James Brown, recorded with hundreds of great musicians, and he was a founder of that great horn group, Uptown Horns, and you can't beat that, to have a horn player like that playing in the group.
Oh, well, thank you. But I really, one more time, got to sing the praises of Shakur, man. He's really above and beyond what anybody might expect. He's pretty great.
Yeah.
That's right.
And now remind us again of the venue at which you are performing.
Okay, we're playing
the Bowery Electric.
Yeah.
Wait.
The Bowery Electric. If you want to get tickets, You could go online, just type in Bowery Electric, and you could scroll down to the month of July, and you'll see our show listed there. Or you could go to the calendar, click on the calendar, and go to July 8th, and you'll see us there listed. Click on the photograph, and it'll bring you right to the ticket sales.
Okay, now people may not have heard that. So Bowery.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Bowery Electric.
Yes, in New York
That is
City, they've been
correct.
around for many years.
All right.
Now, Shakur, maybe you could interject some of the why you like playing the role of Screamin' Jay Hawkins in this group.
Well, first of all, thank you, Arno, for your compliments, and thank you, Mike, for your compliments, too.
Hey, man, somebody once said, truth is truth. You can't have opinions about it.
Hey, well, they do say that likeness attracts, so I think I'm in very good company, and I'm appreciative that you guys really take care of me and make it easy for me to just focus on what I need to focus on.
The plus, right back at you, my friend.
And we have some.
What got me interested? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you wanted me to answer a question about
no.
what got me interested in the.
No, go ahead, please.
Okay, what got me interested in the role? What got me interested in the role was just placing myself in an uncomfortable position, performance-wise and vocal-wise. I think a lot of times when I used to sing, I used to sing things that I thought people wanted me to sing. But now I know that I'm covering what the people really want to hear. And it was a challenge at first because I didn't think that I wanted to scream. But I did want to act because I got I got that in me to want to act things out. And Screamin' Jay was words don't really describe who he was as a person because he was not playing a character, me at best, I'm trying, I'm trying my best to just give people a glimpse of how he was because, this guy was a remarkable performer and all-around person, like very funny guy. He was the type of guy that would keep the conversation going in the room and keep the laughs rolling. So, that's what we really endeavor to do. And it was challenging for me to imagine myself trying to fill those shoes. But, some of my family, they was like, well, why don't you just, challenge yourself? The worst thing that'll happen is that it won't be for you. And ever since the first show, like we've been fortunate to have people show up and fill the room, almost like, Screamin' Jay would want people to do.
You do the same thing of emerging on stage from a coffin?
Yeah, if it calls for it, why not?
I want to just interject something I left out. The other two members of the band, I do not want to forget these guys. Michael Fox on drums, a great drummer, in-the-pocket drummer. He's an all-around drummer, plays jazz, funk, you name it, he plays it. And my longtime bass player, Andrew Gobler, is a great bass player, and him and Michael Fox really hold it all together.
Very soft rhythm section.
Yes, so we have a great group and a great singer, a great saxophonist, and I'm the guitarist. And the thing is, people should come out for this show and just see what this group's about. It's a great, powerful group. They'll get a lot of laughs, constipation blues, and we have a turtle pole. Shakur, tell them about the turtle pole.
Oh, yeah. Well, we do bring a toilet bowl on stage because there's a song that not a lot of people know about. It's a song called Constipation Blues. And so we attempt to perform that song, and we get a lot of kicks and a lot of laughs out of that. And as a matter of fact, every time I watch it back, every time we perform it and rehearse it, like, even though we know what's going to happen, we already know it's going to happen, we still find ourselves laughing through the song, you know, at certain points,
I remember back in the day when I was playing with Hawkins, we used to do a song, Bite It. I don't know if you heard that, Harry.
Oh, yes, I think I know that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe, you know, I don't know how appropriate it would be today to play that, but we would laugh so much. I remember I was playing the chords. We were doing a concert, and I couldn't even press the chords with my hands. I was so weak playing the chord. I couldn't press on the fretboard because I was laughing so hard the way Hawkins did that tune. But Arno, maybe you should tell the audience. I'm pretty sure they're going to want to know about you with the Uptown Horns. It was a great group, and internationally they played all over. What's that?
We're still around.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, we're going on our 43rd year, I believe it is. Yeah, and we've covered the waterfront.
That's great. That is really great. I hope we could get some gigs that we could have all of the Uptown Horns back in the band. You know, that would be great. But, you know,
that would be awesome.
we need the support of the people. You know.
That's right.
No, it's really great music. So I really do hope people will want to come down and, you know, be entertained, because it's really, really top-notch music. And these guys have played
some repeat attendees already, you know, where somebody caught the show before and then they came to the next one because they wanted to see it again.
Yeah.
Which tells you something.
That's right.
Repeat customers, we love that. And now, Mike, we have some examples of the band, and I wondered which of those you might want to have us listen to.
Okay, the current one with Arno, Same Damn Thing. You should have that one.
All right, let me just make sure I bring it up here. All right, and shall we do that as our first one?
Yes, that's Arnold Hecht on the saxophone, myself, Mike Armando on guitar, Michael Fox on drums, Andrew Goebel on bass, and the great Shakar on singing, which he does a tremendous job.
No matter where you go, the same damn thing. No matter who you know, the same damn thing. People are crying, dying in line. Everybody's dying. Some are needy, most are cheap. No matter where you go, same damn thing. No matter who you know, same damn thing. In order to succeed, one must bleed. There are those who are deputized, those who antagonize, those who deflower. Black man power, clever killer. Yeah. No matter where you go, same damn thing. No matter who you know, the same damn thing. There are those who smile, those who are vile. People full of friction, people full of addiction. There are those who fumble, crumble, worry, hurry, motion, abortion. And the end result, no matter where you go, the same damn thing. No matter who you know, same damn thing. From a slave to the grave, instead of emancipate, I see isolate. Beware what is unfair. Welfare is a nightmare. Lots of quitters, of teasing. Lots of quitter who like the litter, which should be beautiful, but it's truly pitiful. If we multiply, why we disqualify? No matter where you go, same damn thing. No matter who you know, it's the same damn thing. No matter who you know, it's the same damn thing. No matter where you go, it's the same damn thing. 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 You're all to blame. It's the same damn thing. It's the same. It's the same damn thing. It's the same damn thing.
All right, then. That's a nice example of what you might hear if you attend that performance of the resurrection of the Screamin' Jay Hawkins Band.
Anybody who's free July 8th, come on down.
That's right. And you know, I have an idea. You know, if people like if they're in Connecticut and they don't want to take the trip down to New York City, or they can't make it, you know, maybe give a friend a ticket. The tickets are cheap. They're $15 a ticket. Of course, they have their usual tax and surcharge that makes it a few dollars more. But it's a good gift to give to somebody. And if they don't want to give a gift, give it as a donation to help the group survive, because it's tough making a living out there today.
Now, eventually, you're probably going to be releasing some music online, right?
Oh, yes. We're going to go into the studio and eventually do maybe some Screamin' Jay Hawkins' tunes and try to market it as a single. And maybe, you know, I know what Screamin' Jay Hawkins' mind was like for being in with 3 years. Maybe make an original tune that I think he would, you know, sing or write and put that out as an original, and that might, you know, get some traction on the radio.
Ooh. And, of course, if he were around today, he'd have plenty of source material to deal with.
Yeah.
All right, and we have more examples of performances here. But first, a reminder of the name of the venue and its physical location.
Okay, the name of the venue is the Bowery Electric. I don't have the address on me right now. Shakur, do you have anybody by the computer?
I can look it up really quick.
It's obviously on the Bowery. And
So in New York City, otherwise known
in New
as...
York City, and it's down by like 2nd Street. I think between 2nd and 3rd Street sounds right.
So anyone who goes to the website for the Bowery Electric would be able to find more information there and probably even directions.
Yes, it's the resurrection of Screamin' Jay Hawkins Band.
All right. And we have some more examples that we could play here. Do you want to hit one of those now?
Yeah, I think you might have Alligator Wine.
It's 327 Bowery.
Oh, okay. Alligator Wine.
Yes.
Alligator Wine, yes.
Okay, so let's...
Yeah, we might need a cup of that soon.
All right. Here we go.
Take the blood out of an alligator. Take the left eyeball out of a fish, Take the skin off of a frog, Mix Mix it all up in a dish. Grab a bowl of green swamp funky water. Count from 1 to 9. Spit over your left shoulder. And you got alligator wine. Alligator wine. You old porcupine. Gonna make your, yeah. I said it's gonna make you mine. It'll make your head bald, baby. It'll make your toes freeze. It'll turn your blood into steam. Gonna make your cough and sneeze. You're gonna scream, whoa, like an eagle. You're gonna roar like a mountain lion. When you get finished drinking good old alligator wine. Alligator wine. You're porcupine. Gonna make you, yeah. I said it's gonna make you, yeah. I said it's gonna make you mine. Meet me at the stroke of midnight. By the swamp down in the woods. Gonna make you love me, baby. Like you never thought you could. You're gonna drink my magic potion, and your bloodshot eyes will shine. You'll be a slide forever to my alligator wine. Alligator wine. You a porcupine. Gonna make you, yeah. I said it's gonna make you, yeah. I said it's gonna make you mine. Little alligators, tall alligators, round alligators, square alligators, funky alligators, cross-eyed alligators, mean old alligators, crocodiles too, hippopotamus lips, giraffe nose, ball rockwilder lips, alligator wild, alligator wild.
And so there we have it. Another bit of performance there. And
Yeah, that was a live performance at the Bowery Electric when we performed there last time. And Shakur, maybe you could tell us a little better how you felt singing those songs in the audience.
That wasn't Bowery Electric. I think that was Stitch.
No, that one was the Bowery.
Oh,
That
okay.
one. Yeah. Shakur, maybe you could tell them about the Bowery Electric show we did. Is he there?
oh, I think we may have lost him. I'm going to try and you two go on, and I'll try to reconnect
Okay.
with him.
Okay. Yeah. 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 He did a great job singing. Hope he
Oh,
can come.
he's top of the line.
He's back online.
No, I was saying he's the top of the line.
Oh yeah, he's an unbelievable singer. There's no one like that around. I mean, I tried out so many people for the group, and when I heard him, I said, forget it. He played the part, and plus he's an actor, which makes it even better in the part.
He's very theatrical, that's for sure.
Yep. I hope he could get him back on.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Could have just lost the connection. See, I'm on a landline. Arno, are you on a cell phone?
And I think
I'm on a cell phone, yeah.
I think we have Shakar back on the line.
Okay,
Hello,
great.
everyone. I'm back.
Good.
Somehow I lost the connection.
Yeah, but I want to ask you, maybe you should tell, the people how you felt coming out of that coffin that night and singing Alligator Wine to that live audience.
Well, it gave me it definitely gave me a moment where I felt like I was doing the right thing as far as taking performance and singing very seriously, and kind of looking outside of a box for because a lot of people think that the music is just all about being in the coffin or or wearing trinkets and skulls and all of that. And it's hard for people to look past that and really just listen and watch,
Sure.
So it gave me a moment like where it was like, even if whatever's going on inside of you, I know somewhere inside of you, you're enjoying this, when I look into the audience, and also we've been fortunate to meet a lot of people that actually knew Screamin' Jay, award-winning singers, vocalists, producers, and they come up and they show nothing but extreme love about what we're endeavoring to do. And so when you have a formula like that, plus the people really love it, it's like what better feeling could you have? Like what better feeling could you have? I just wish that the Screamin' Jay was taken more seriously mainstream, because he's made a lot of contributions, to the culture, and to music just in general, and he should be recognized as such, because he definitely is a force to be reckoned with. There's no one like him, There's no one like him. But when some of his friends come up to me and they have that twinkle in their eye, like they seen the glimpse of their buddy, then I know that I did a good job.
Now,
There it is.
have any of you ever seen the film Mystery Train?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Okay. For anyone who hasn't, first I strongly recommend it to you. And it has Screamin' Jay playing the role of a hotel clerk in it. And,
really?
Oh, yeah. So, Mystery Train, it's one of those Jim Jarmusch films. And
Yeah, he was in quite a few movies. A lot of people don't know that. I think he was in that, what was that you call that, Harlem movie? It was about Harlem, and they had him playing.
You know what? It slips my memory, but I know what you're saying. He was playing the piano in that movie as well.
Yeah.
And the movie was like a throwback to an earlier time.
Yes,
I know
that's
that
right.
for sure. But there was so many Harlem movies like that at the time that the title was escaping me right now.
Yeah. I forgot the name of it. But Harry, let's talk about Harry a little bit. He's been around a long time, and I've been on a couple of shows. I think we did a live performance back then with Rockalum Bob Moses.
Right, yeah.
Back then, Art Frank, I remember we used to go back and forth talking with him. He was a great drummer that played with Chet Baker.
Right.
And I produced a couple of records for him. But Harry's been around a long time, and he knows his music, and it's such a honor to be on his show right now.
Well, it's great to have you all. And gentle listener, if you're just joining us, we have members of the Resurrection of Screamin' Jay Hawkins band, and it's going to be performing at the Bowery Electric on Saturday, July 8th. And that's in New York City, otherwise known as Gotham. And you can find information about that at the Bowery Electric's website. And so there you are. And we have more examples of music to play, don't we?
Yes. What do you have, about 2 more tracks there, I think you have?
So far we've heard Same Damn Thing and Alligator Wine. We also have Constipation Blues, Feast of the Moo Wows, and I Put a Spell on You.
Okay, so I'll leave it up to you guys, which you want to play.
I'm partial to Feast of the Mau Mau.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's dial that into the system right now.
Cut the fat off the back of a baboon. Boil it down to a pound, get a spoon. Scoop the eyes from a fly flying backwards. Take the jaws and the paws off a coon. Take your time, I ain't lying for good cooking. Cause the rest of this mess ain't good looking. Pull the fleas from the knees of a demon. Tell your pals, the gals that come screaming. To the feast with the beast and the Mau Mau. They make wine from the spine and then bulldogs. It's a test for the best for who stays at the feast with the beast of a Mau Mau. Break your teeth with a piece of a goose toenail. After death, feel the death of a bunkin' jail. Pull the skin off your friend with a razor blade. And tonight, change tomorrow and bring back yesterday. Shake your hip, bite your lip, and shoot your mother-in-law. Put on your gorilla suit, drink some elbow soup, and have a ball. Get it straight, don't be late, it's time for mad fun. Feast of the Mau Mau's has begun. Wow! At the feast for the beast of the Mau Mau's, they make wine from the spine and they bulldog. It's a test for the best for who stays at the feast for the beast of the Mau Mau. At the feast for the beast of the Mau Mau's. Well, how they talk, man? They go like this. Chi-chi-wah, chi-wah, chi-chi-chi-wah, chi-wah. And how they women talk, man? Chi-chi-wah, chi-chi-chi-wah, chi-chi-wah. Well, what do you say when you want some more to eat, man? You say, reach into that rib and give me some of them bones there. Yeah, in between the toes there. Sock it to me there one time. Keep on eating, brother. Give me some of that soul. And reach it to the feet and give me some of that vine. Give me some of that spine there. What you mean you ain't got no more soul, man? Keep on eating, brother. Keep on eating, brother. The feast for the beast of the Mau Mau. They make wine from the spine of the bulldogs. It's a test for the best for who stays at the feast for the beast of the Mau Mau. At the feast for the beast of the Mau Mau. They make wine from the spine of the bulldogs. It's a test for the best for who stays at the feast for the beast of the Mau Mau's. At the feast for the beast of the Mau Mau's. They make wine from the spine of the bulldogs.
Oh, that's wonderful. That just that dials it up to 11 or 12, I think. And And
Thank you very much.
And that's the resurrection of Screamin' Jay Hawkins Band, members of which are with us on the phone here. And we have yet more music to play, unless you want to add some additional detail in the interim here.
Yes. Well, that song was a very tough song for someone to sing, and and the way Shakur did that was unbelievable. A very, very tough song.
Mm-hmm.
These are not easy songs.
There are very few people who could cover this material properly. Shakur does.
And it
Thank
occurs
you
to
very
me
much.
that if a movie is ever made of the life of Screamin' Jay, you're in like Flynn.
There you go.
Either that or, either that or the soundtrack. We'll take that too.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to make a mention of two other shows coming up. I think, Harry, you know Fernando Pinto, right?
Oh, yes, the great Fernando Pinto.
Yes, the great Fernando Pinto. And, he's one of our booking agents, and he's been around a long time, knows his music, and really knows his shows. He got us this show coming up at the Cafe 9 in New Haven, right in your backyard.
Ooh, la la. What's the date for that one?
October 29th.
Ooh, mark your calendar.
Yeah.
Halloween.
It's at the Cafe 9. It's a Halloween special. You could wear your costumes. Or if you don't want to wear your costumes, don't feel out of place, you could just wear your regular street clothes, and everybody's there for one thing, to have a great time, celebrate Halloween, and listen to the Resurrection of Screamin' Jay Hawkins band music. Well, it's not our music, it's Screamin' Jay Hawkins music, but we'll, try to make it as close as possible to what he did. So that's October 29th, Cafe 9, Fernando Pinto Presents. It should be a great show then. And tickets, they could go on if you type in Fernando Pinto Presents. That's his website, and you could order tickets online there also. And then we have another one, My Father's Place. That's in Glen Cove.
Oh, yes. We have listeners.
Yeah, that's October 27th.
We have listeners on Long Island.
Yeah, that's in Glen Cove. I don't think they have the ticket link up yet, but that's in Glen Cove, New York, October 27th, and it's the same thing, a Halloween special at My Father's Place. So hopefully we'll get the ticket link up soon.
All right. Well, yeah, there are definitely plenty of WPKN listeners out in that neck of the woods. All right. And what should we hear next?
I think, what do you have, 2 tunes left?
We didn't actually do Constipation Blues yet.
Okay, it's up. I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you want to pick?
Oh, and we also have I Put a Spell on You.
Yeah, that'll be for the ending, maybe.
Okay. So
Let's send a shout out. Let's send a shout out to our drummer Mike Fox and our bass guitarist Andrew Golba.
There you go.
Let's go with a Constipation Blues.
Fellas and I just left the General Hospital where we found a gentleman in the right position. And we call this song Constipation Blues. be satisfied. Let it go. Flush. Flush. Let it go, yeah. This pain ain't no thrill. Keep messing with my wheel. Let it go, yeah. Think I'm gonna be alright, yeah. Tell you everything gonna be alright, yeah. Splash. Flush. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright. Everything is gonna be alright.
All right. I believe.
I don't know about y'all, but I laughed.
I hope we haven't upset the FCC too darn
For
much.
real.
But there's some acting for you.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And gentle listener, if you've just tuned in, be aware we've been listening to the a performance of the Resurrection of Screamin' Jay Hawkins Band. And they've been our guests this afternoon, 3 members of the group in particular. And this is in anticipation of a performance on July 8th at the Bowery Electric in New York City. So there. And,
That's right.
And Mike, anything else we ought to know?
Well, you know, we have a great group together. It's like a marriage. You could have the greatest band, but if there's all egos in it and no one gets along with each other, you could throw that out the window. It's just like a marriage. You have to have, equalization. Everybody got to be on the same playing field, and musicianship, and be able to get along with each other. And if you have that those ingredients, you could really have a group together that's going to stick together. And there's bad times and good times. There's bad times you might play a show and not many people show up, and it's a letdown for the band, and, it's the blues, But then you go to the next show, and it brings uplift when you see a great crowd. So the music is nothing without the people. I mean, you know, we could play the greatest shows on earth, but if we don't have the people's support of, it's just like a radio station. They don't have the support. It's nothing. It's the same way with the group. We're trying to keep Screamin' Jay's Hawkins legacy and music alive, and we cannot do that unless we have the public support behind it. And
100%.
the support, and the support, I mean, is, you know, coming to the shows whenever you can, and supporting the music of Screamin' Jay Hawkins, supporting the group. And by doing that, we could, you know, just keep forging ahead and get better shows and move up the totem pole here, so to speak.
There we are.
So, you know, we just hope we could get, you know, a lot of you people out there to the show. And if you can't make it, like I said, tell some friends of yours, or if you can't come down to New York City, you know, if you know anybody in New York City, Queens, Brooklyn, Staten Island, New Jersey, wherever, you know, tell them about the shows. And if you want to buy somebody a nice gift, buy them a ticket. They'll be shocked. And what I'm going to throw in here, if someone, I just have one book I could spare. It'll be a signed book by author Steve Bergsman, I Put a Spell on You, The Bizarre Life of Screamin' Jay Hawkins. If someone orders a ticket, and you could go on Facebook, type in Mike Armando, and message me with the proof of the purchase, I'll give you a book at the show free of charge, which is a $20 value, more than the ticket. So, you know, that's a nice thing. I only have one book, so whoever comes first and sends me a message with a receipt that they bought a ticket for this July 8th show, I'll bring the book signed and I'll present to them at the show, announce their name. If they want to come up on stage, they can. Cool. And it'll, you know, be a nice read for you.
All right. Well, so shall we go out of here with that version of I Put a Spell on You?
Yes.
I just want.
Yes, I just wanted to thank all the members of the group, Arnold, you know, Heck for hanging in there, and Shakur, and Michael Fox, and Andrew Goebel. You know, it's rough going on the road, and there's ups and downs, and we want to make every show a success. The Bowery Electric, the Cafe 9, Fernando Pinto Presents, and my father's place. So we need everybody's help to keep everything together.
All right. Well,
Definitely.
So, gents, thank you so much for spending.
Thanks for having us, Harry.
Yes, thanks.
Thank you very much, Harry.
I hope your show is fabulous, and take care. All right.
You too.
So then we'll go out of here with the band's version of I Put a Spell on You.
Put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Stop the things you do. Watch out! I ain't lying. Yeah! Can't stand. Whoa! No running around. grateful Nazi. Oh, grateful Nazi. You don't know about you, give me strength for Nazi.